So
Okay.
Burrow, I'd say he's been the second best, like close second. You could argue him or Herbert,
Yeah,
but
I think you
he's
can
been
argue.
playing really well, especially considering that O line is either injured, like they have a lot of injuries on it. Not to mention they just like the Bengals have not invested any capital. I mean, they got Jonah Williams, but besides that, like their O line is not good, and he takes a beating. It kind of reminds me of Andrew Luck, his first few years on the Colts. He was getting like killed back there, and now Burrow is too. Um, yeah, Jordan Love's really good. But yeah, I don't know. Like they have good weapons. I think Higgins is really good. Same with Boyd and Mixon and Giovanni Bernard's not bad, but like they need to invest in an O line desperately. Like their first few picks should just be O line.
Right. They had a bad O line to begin with, and now they have an injured O line.
Yeah.
Like what they've been pulling off, like that win against Tennessee when they had the right guard who passed COVID protocol on Friday and played on Sunday and they won the game. It's just insane. So I loved Joe Burrow at LSU. Like I didn't go out on a limb and love him like
Yeah.
the year before. I liked him along with everybody else the year he looked historic. I love his personality. I love how tough he is. I love how poised he is. He's such a great decision maker. I feel like for a rookie quarterback, even though his touchdown to interception ratio isn't as great as Herbert, I think for him, like when you watch him play, he makes very few decisions where you go, well, rookie quarterback decision. Oh, that was a horrible decision. There's very few things like that. I think his athleticism is something that everybody says, well, he's underrated athletic. I don't think he's underrated athletic. I think he's one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the NFL. I think he moves really well. I think he throws really well on the move. I think he processes information unlike any rookie quarterback maybe I've ever seen, maybe Luck, but Luck had a propensity to turn the football over.
Yeah.
Burrow doesn't seem to have that problem. He's really special. I think the Bengals have a chance to finish around 500 and play spoiler for a lot of playoff type teams because they seem to have this kind of groove and rhythm going. The Burrow to T. Higgins connection is legit. Tyler Boyd is really good. Their defense, I think, has been one of the most underrated things about this season because they seem to be an all-right defense, and they were horrible last year. I think that they have an opportunity to play spoiler for a lot of teams, and I think they have a superstar quarterback. And I'm crossing my fingers because it's not that I think Zach Taylor is bad, but I think Joe Brady's that special that they hire Joe Brady next year. Hopefully Mike Brown's willing to eat Zach Taylor's contract, pay the premium for Joe Brady because I think Joe Brady and Joe Burrow would be maybe Super Bowls over the next 10 years.
Especially considering like Joe Burrow is going to be cheap for 4 years. And if you're already having a quarterback play at like a borderline Pro Bowl level, like that's super invaluable. Yeah, I was going to say Zach Taylor too. Like, is he the coach that can lead them? I don't know. He's kind of an unknown to me. He's an unknown to me. But they also, not to mention too, they have like debatably the toughest division, the Steelers, Ravens, and Browns. So I'm interested to see like what they're going to be able to do against those teams.
Yeah, that to me is what long-term, if you say long-term success, why Joe Burrow doesn't have long-term success. Because the Steelers are such a great organization where I'm assuming Mike Tomlin is such a good coach that I'm assuming post Big Ben, they'll probably have something solid.
They'll be competitive still.
Right. And the Ravens, I mean, we can nitpick at how good Lamar Jackson actually is, but he's a superstar. He's an MVP.
He wins.
Right. And he wins. I think he has set the record for the most wins by a quarterback through their first 30 starts. He's incredible. Yeah. And they're, again, an awesome run organization. Eric DaCosta, John Harbaugh, as good as it gets. And they've got a great culture. So I don't think they're fading away. The Browns, who knows? Maybe Kevin Stefanski is the real deal.
Up for sure.
So we can't count them out. But I think the Bengals have a really special quarterback, and they have an opportunity to be the best team in that division. So I think that I hope they make the right moves, but I can't tell you definitively what they are.
Yeah.